Hello, welcome to Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Future Redeemed. This is the DLC that literally just launched 25 minutes ago, as of the time of me doing this stream. And if you've ever played Xenoblade, this is going to be amazing. So the first game and the second game's protagonist, basically, uh, are in this. This is essentially kind of like the setup to how the third game started. And if you've never played the first game or the second game, there's basically two different worlds that kind of collided together to form this like world where everybody's kind of being used for like military and enslavement and stuff like that, and they had to break free of that. It's these games are very good, and if you've never played them, definitely start with the first one and play through all three because you will not regret it one bit. Here we go. These games are also very story heavy and very long, so this is going to be good. If you like you a good, just open world RPG full of story that you can just get lost in, this is your kind of game to play.
Why? Tell me why! Is this really what you want? Alvis!
Oh wow, so that's the protagonist of the first game right there, Shulk, and there's the second protagonist,
Nothing's gonna get
Rex.
through to him. He's a heartless machine. We have to try.
Fascinating. Is this how badly
Oh, and
you wish
he's
to
there.
erase
He's
us?
from the third game. He's
My
actually
God.
the main villain of it. And it looks like Alvis might have the Monado or a version of it. Oh man, this is gonna be so good. I cannot wait. And I gotta give massive props to Monolith Soft. You guys are a fantastic studio. The fact that not only do y'all work on like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom and stuff like that, and build the worlds for it, but the fact that y'all can make an open world RPG like this run as good as it does on the Switch of all systems.
Tough little so-and-so. Can't even seem to break it.
So who's this guy?
I told you we should have left alone. But you had to stick your oar in, didn't you? Matthew.
Matthew, okay.
Lecture me later, eh? Aye? First things first.
You're impossible.
Matthew and A. So these are two new characters. It's probably going to be similar to how Torna was, which was the DLC for Xenoblade 2. It had a lot. It was set up. It essentially set up 2, but it had a lot of like newer characters in it. Okay, so in Future Redeemed, the right side of the arts palette contains the character's normal arts, while the left side is where you'll find your Ouroboros powers. All right. Ouroboros powers manifest themselves through special arts which are significantly more powerful than the regular ones. All right, that's fine. So these games are action RPGs, but it's real-time combat. It's actually really cool how it's designed. So essentially, Matthew here, the guy I'm playing as right now, he's gonna auto-attack, and as the bars on the right fill up, those are like special abilities that you can use whenever you want. The ones on the left are as well, so you can do both. And then whenever you fill up the meter in the middle, you can do like your special attack essentially. It does a lot of damage.
Ow, my face! You won't believe how strong I
All
can
right.
Ah!
Matthew had the glowing eyes, so he's from Xenoblade 3's world.
Arsewipe. Made us bloody work for it.
What was that? That thing at the end?
What thing at the end? You mean the Ouroboros power? Nice touch, eh?
What I'm asking is why you felt the need to use it at all. The scrap was already falling apart.
I mean, that was the last chance to, like, kapow, right? I had to make sure it's a good one. Leaves a bad taste otherwise, the whole rest of the day.
Mobius track it, you know. The Ouroboros power. You need to keep a lid on it, like I keep telling you.
It was only a little whiff. All fine in the end. We won, so what's the damage? Less of the lectures.
The word you should have used is fewer. Grammar matters.
You did it again. Another day without any signals.
Time to pack it in then.
Huh?
After all our efforts, we've not met a single survivor from the city.
You promised me back then, remember? That we'd find every last citizen. Well, I'm not stopping. I won't quit. Not until I've done just that.
Yeah, this definitely sets up the
Let's move on.
like basically
will be
the
our lucky
beginning of
day.
Xenoblade 3.
I
They
can
talk
feel
about
it.
the I forgot exactly how they worded it, but there's basically was like a group of essential like the first Ouroboros. There was like a team of them, like 6 or 8 people, and this definitely sets up the stage to that. Oh man, Monolith Soft, you guys make such beautiful games. Like, look at this. The Vermilion Woods.
It'll be night soon.
The fight earlier will have taken its toll. We should find somewhere to rest before sundown.
Agreed. Also, I'm bloody starving. Let's camp round here for today.
Okay. Alright, we got another battle going on. Vision. So A's talent art Vision has some special effects. Enemy attacks will not affect the party for a set time. The number of times you can use it for battle is limited though. When Vision is in effect, A's talent art changes to Vanishing End, an attack which hits all enemies. Ooh, that's nice. Like other talent arts, Vanishing End is also charged by performing roll actions. In particular, using Light Field will contribute to building the recharge. Vision is powerful tool, but since the number of uses is limited, take care to use it, basically. Alright, so let's switch to her. Oh, it's... Alright, yeah.
That wasn't too taxing.
Haha! Good going!
So what is Vision exactly? Is it kind of like Shulk's power, where he can kind of like pause time, essentially? It does say it hits all enemies. Well, Vanishing End does. Oh, that's
They
nice.
thought this would slow us down.
The one cool thing about
wasn't
Xenoblade,
even a warm-up.
unlike most RPGs, you can fully switch between any of the characters at any time. So, in Future Redeemed, leveling up isn't the only way to strengthen Matthew and his crew. Accomplishing affinity goals and spending affinity points they grant is another. Okay. That's good to know. They're split into 6 categories and are achieved in the field and battle. The affinity points empower the characters. Yeah, okay. You earn affinity points by discovering treasure troves, locations, and so on. Earn affinity points in battle by defeating unique monsters that inhabit locations around the world. By viewing events that occur at various locations in the worlds of Ionis. They let you listen to the party's conversation while enjoying the view. And you can get them from meeting residents and completing tasks. And from all kinds of other monsters by collecting. So you can pretty much just gain them from anything, really. That's really cool. They want me to do the Enemypedia. Alright, so these are the enemies we just killed. And I guess it tells you how to do it right there, it looks like. Okay, so I have no affinity points currently, but let's see what we can get. So like if we did some, oh wait, we can't look at them yet. Okay, that's fine. I can't look at quest. Okay, that's fine. Monsters already registered in the Enemypedia will be marked with a whatever symbol that is. While completing entries shown with a check mark, unregistered monsters will not have either of those icons. If you spot a monster not marked with either of those icons, do try to fight it and fill it up in your Enemypedia. Monsters that are higher level than you are displayed yellow. Those whose level is significantly higher than yours are shown red. Right, let's do it. So she's got healing powers. That's cool. So she can like attack as well as heal. That's really nice. We'll switch over to Matthew. And I'll switch back over to her. Why not? I like the crossray. The crossray is nice. She gains health back as she attacks. That's really cool. Ooh, so Shaker Edge has topple. So Xenoblade's got this like system basically where like you do a break, you do a topple, and you can like knock them down and stuff. It's kind of like stuns the enemies for a little bit, essentially, to where they can't move. Okay, so we got some affinity. So make the character stronger. They're shared by the entire party. Only one tier of purchasable skills will be available from the start. Specifically, items are needed to unlock further tiers. Okay. So the one thing I don't know is that does it do it based per character? Or is like if I gain something, does it do it for all characters? Now select affinity growth, okay. Choose to learn the skill attack plus. Alright, so that is right here. Increases my attack by 30. Alright.
I must be some kind of genius.
Alright, so we did that. I'm gonna play some more as
Got a rare one.
A.
Score.
New landmark. And there's an affinity scene right there, so we can get some more affinity points. You may discover locations in the world which can trigger an affinity scene. Yeah, they told us about that earlier. They allow you to admire the scenery while your companions enjoy a little chat. You can trigger the scene just by holding down the button, essentially.
Say, the Cent Omnia region we're in now. It's smack in the middle of Ionios, yeah?
Yes, that assessment is correct.
Right, so if we captured this area, couldn't we raid the other regions pretty much at will? This is the only place connected to the other 4 regions at once, right?
Which means that conversely, it can also be attacked from all 4 sides.
Yeah, there's that.
But I'll admit that it does have the strategic value that you ascribe to it. It's an undeniable fact that both Kevis and Agnes are desperate to gain control of this region. The positional advantage of having access to all other regions may make the attendant risks more palatable.
I see.
Alright, so there's that. Got some more affinity points. Can I gain anything, though? I got 15. So, let's see here now. Can she get anything? She can. We'll get her, you know what? We'll get healing power for her. Since she can heal, and I'll get her attack as well. And then we'll get Matthew the acceleration. Start the battle with an attack from the back, grants the whole party fast recharge. That sounds really good. So if we sneak up on an enemy and attack them from behind.
Come to me.
Which I did not do, but.
Mighty strike! Revolt uppercut! Ow, my face!
So I'm interested in seeing how we like run into Shulk and Rex. And it's cool to see Shulk and Rex actually working together, because they was in like two completely separate worlds in their games until the worlds collided together.
The outcome was patently obvious.
They did meet up in the DLC of 2 though, so
It would be
I guess it
unwise
makes
to turn our back on them.
You said it! Revolt!
Alright, see there was what I was talking about a little bit ago, the break and then the topple. When that happens, the enemy basically falls on the ground and they can't do anything for a couple of seconds.
Target acquired.
Now this enemy's
Engaging.
our
No
level,
time to lose, eh?
so it's probably gonna be a little bit harder to fight.
These bits got back.
Good, Matthew.
And I know I don't have to fight all these little enemies on the ground that are here, but it's a good little way to level up here. Now let's switch over to Matthew a little bit. I've been playing as A for a little while now.
Mighty strike!
Keep the momentum.
Whoa!
I love the games though, you can just kind of like, the story focuses on the entire party and not necessarily the main character. So you can like play as essentially whoever you want.
I could have done that.
That's what makes it really
Let me
cool.
have a look. A most uncommon item.
Alright, so we need to get up there. Gotta climb that wall right here.
All right. This will be a good place for a rest.
Night has caught up with us. We had better make haste setting up camp.
Niall! Granddad!
Oh, there's Ian.
Matthew,
Granddad!
take care of Nael, the future.
Granddad!
It's in your hands, Matthew.
Oh, there's some soldiers. Did they get blown up or wow? The whole field's on fire. What happened? Oh, those beasts are still alive, though. And who are you? Okay, the beasts are not alive. Who is this person? I was about to say who is that guy. That is definitely not a guy. Maybe that was a vision that A had of her past, maybe?
The sun's already hanging high in the sky, Matthew.
Suppose I should thank you then for letting me sleep in.
Sleeping on the ground. I've never seen anyone make it look quite so comfortable. I worry.
Grandad and I did a lot of camping out. Back when I was a kid, I mean. It don't bother me. Huh?
What's that signal?
Ping from a city iris. Come on, hey!
She's standing right beside you, and he's like, "Come on!" Matthew's handheld terminal is called the X-Reader. It responds to signs of city survivor presence, notifying you with sound and light. When a signal is detected, a notification chime will sound, and one side of the mini-map will light up. Okay. As you head in the targeted direction and get closer to your target, the entire rim of the mini-map will glow. As you get closer, the chime will become louder and more frequent, so use the clues to find every last one of the city's survivors. Alright. These games always have so many like side quests and things to do. You literally can just get lost in games like this, playing for hours. And I don't know if they... I know they rested in the cutscene, but like I don't know if they actually like rested.
The tension just melts away.
I'm gonna go ahead and save.
Okay, it's all backed up.
Alright. And we'll level up. So whenever you do battle, you do gain bonus XP. We can't level up yet from it, but that's basically just extra XP that you get from killing the little enemies. Fighting over and over. I'm not sure what the cleaning the clothes necessarily does. I don't think it does anything other than makes your character look nice. But it is what it is. Alright, let's go. Alright, we'll fight this little dude here.
You don't watch my back.
Matthew, don't break formation.
Come on, A, use your topple. Yeah, there we go.
They thought this would slow us
Alright,
down.
that was easy.
I could have done that one.
See, a lot of people, whenever they think of games like this, they hear that it's not like a hack and slash, so they don't get interested. The combat is very fast. Like, it's a very, like, cool game how it's designed.
They thought this would slow us down.
That wasn't even a warm-up.
It would be interesting if it was like a full-scale action RPG, but I do like the way they did it. All three games they're not like this. The combat's a little different, each one is, but they're all similar.
The outcome was patently obvious.
One has, in my opinion, a little bit better combat because you can move around, and the auto attacks will keep going. You have to stand still in this one for the auto attack to work. But like outside of that, it's still really good. Oh, we got the ping going.
Uncommon item.
Which this is where it told us to go anyways, so. Let's fight these little flying enemies here.
Give me your best shot.
Unearthing involved, Matthew. Kneel! Keep it
Revolt, uppercut.
They thought this would slow us down.
I could have done that one-handed. Way ahead of you.
Good, Matthew.
Mighty strike. Don't let up now. Revolt, up.
Looks like we can close the enemy body range. That takes care of that.
That wasn't even a warm-up.
Trying to wonder where this enemy might, where this thing might be is, oh, I guess I just had to walk around a little bit, okay.
Judging by the wounds, it probably wasn't Mobius. Probably monsters. Caught him unawares. I'm sorry. This is my fault. If I woke you up, we might have made it.
It isn't your fault, eh? I shouldn't have been dozing like a div. We could have helped you, friend. I'm sorry.
That's weird that his clothes didn't vanish. I believe in the other one, like their entire whole thing did.
Matthew, are you alright?
Alright, well, we found that city survivor. Of course, that was part of the
Yeah,
main story,
dandy.
too, so...
I mean, I'm not.
There's an ether
But right
channel
now, we
up
gotta keep
there,
moving.
but I don't know how to get to it. I don't know. Alright, well, I'll just ignore it for now. We'll switch
I can
back over
take
to
the
A
lead.
for a little bit. I know that's not her. That can't be her real name,
Right.
though. Okay, so there's another new character. I think he's new. I don't think he was the same guy that was in 3.
Hold those positions. They get through. Left,
Pretty sure
right,
all
good
these
stuff.
characters are new because I think this is like thousands of years in the past. I'm pretty sure. There's a girl. Oh wow. Who is she?
That 'em all?
The right flank's been scoured pretty clean. Only thing left is the Feronis in the rear.
Right. Back to the main unit, then...
Kavesi. It's a miracle there's any left standing. What's wrong with him? Why is he unarmed? Not even a blade or nothing. Look at his little face.
Make it quick.
Come on, he's
We can't afford
defenseless.
to waste time
He's
on a rub like
defenseless,
him.
guys. Don't attack him.
Huh?
So I'm wondering it. Noah's not on either side,
battle.
is he?
Yes. It would seem that
He does have
Someone's
the
fighting
power
up
of the
ahead.
Ouroboros.
Remnants.
it could be. The sounds and the shaking. I'd say it's rather major. Hey, Matthew,
I'll go check it out.
don't be a hero. If the skirmish has nothing to do with us.
Leave it well alone, yeah? I know the drill.
Yeah, not holding my breath.
She tells him that, but then she follows in behind him. Okay.
Let's move it, eh? Can't afford to be late.
Okay, so here's a different enemy that I haven't fought yet, I don't
Can
think.
you at least go careful?
Mighty strike!
Light
Revolt uppercut! Ow, my face! Don't let up now!
sword mirage.
Ow, my face! Gigantic speed! Come on, is that all you got?
The outcome was patently obvious.
Oh, we're getting attacked again. Okay, I was like, what's going on?
Light
Mighty strike!
I love that A has a regeneration. You get that like immediately.
Ow, my face!
sword mirage. I'm quite comfortable in healing duty.
And don't come back here.
The outcome was patently obvious.
Sounds about to got loud.
Yeah, they definitely have.
Yes, it's close. Be vigilant, Matthew.
What is that? That weapon. It can't be a blade.
Wonder how Matthew's gonna like interfere in this. He just gonna like jump and like attack the ground. One thing that I'm really curious about with this game is like when Shulk and Rex's worlds combined, what led it into this like war that's going on? What caused this to happen? I'm guessing Albus did this. Because this is what Shulk and Rex fought to stop.
We take this one.
How?
So long as we can hold the flanks, the colony will mop up. New armament. All went as planned. And now it's curtains.
Shut up!
Whoa! Flipping close one.
I thought you said you knew the drill. Hold back. It looks to be a feud between colonies anyway.
Yeah, it's definitely a feud between colonies.
Over
alright.
there.
Yeah, so that's those two that's been in the
Is
cut.
it just those two left? No one else?
No one. Mutual destruction. The battle has already come and gone.
Yeah, everybody's dead.
Then why
wow.
are they still fighting?
It's just who they are. Nothing
Yeah.
for us to get involved with. Pull back.
It's the
Nobody's
Kavesi and
noticed.
the
Oh, come on.
I forgot the name of the other
Matthew.
group, but I know they're like
I'm
sworn
not just gonna
enemies,
stand
basically.
aside. They're only kids. I'll put an end to it. I have to.
Mobius are always present for the aftermath.
Then that Mobius is getting a socking.
Both of them.
Then I'll make it a twofer.
Oh, to hell with it.
So I don't think A is an Ouroboros. I think it's just Matthew who is.
All right, break it up. The hell are you two playing at? You want to scrap? You scrap with me. I told you to cut it out.
Oh, he got her
Yeah, and you.
and threw her on top of him. Okay.
Phenomenal. Now you've gone and done it.
A's like, yep, now you messed it up. Great.
I guess words ain't getting through to him.
Well, yeah, they're not
Odd.
getting through to him. You
You've such a
literally
way
just
with words.
threw them at each other,
If
basically.
they won't listen, I'll make them listen with my fists.
Matthew, you literally started this.
Phenomenal.
Okay. She's like, I can't believe this guy.
Why do I have to work with the
Art fusion. In Future Redeemed, the art of fighting with the power of Ouroboros hasn't been perfected yet, but using fusion arts summons the power to create an aura dealing extra attacks. The effects of extra Ouroboros attacks will differ based on normal art and Ouroboros power combination. Find your preferred powering on the art's customization screen.
Bestie mutter?
I'm not putting my trust in some Agnes.
Come on, I'll take you both on at once.
I'm on to you.
So how you do fusion arts is basically like, as you can see, backspin punch and detonating hit, both are like in the up spot. So I need to let both of them fill up. And then I just essentially fuse them with ZR and then push the button and it basically combines the two arts together.
You're not getting away.
And fusion arts deal a lot of damage. So like I'm about to be able to do it again. It does a lot more than just doing like each art separately would. And the way it's designed is, for Matthew at least, the art on the far left, the detonating hit, automatically recharges over time. And then the three that he has to the left of Gigantic Beat, they charge for every auto attack he does. There we go.
Persistent. Chill out, will you?
Like how Matthew took his gear, then just sit on it.
What? What are you, goon?
I was beginning to think you'd never ask. I'm Matthew from the city. And this is A.
City? Huh?
I guess you lot would probably think of us as enemies. But we're your allies. In a sense.
Our allies?
Our real enemy, it isn't each other.
Huh? They're here.
I don't want to interrupt
Right
the
on cue.
cutscene, but like if you've never played this game, Xenoblade
Nice of our
3,
real
you would
enemies to
have to
drop by.
know essentially what
You
Matthew's
just sit
talking
tight
about to
while we take
understand.
care of them, alright? Trust me on this one.
Hey now,
And there's the Mobius.
what do you think you're doing? The show is just getting good.
And you fully screwed up our wager to boot.
So I'm wondering, did Alvis create
Oh, I'm
the
sorry,
Mobius?
did I spoil your fun? You really are a bunch of sickos, you lot.
He doesn't seem like a soldier. Who are you?
My iris. Check it and weep.
What in the... Ouroboros.
A city refugee. Mobius hunter.
Mobius hunter? You what? Wait, is that what they call us these days?
No idea. I don't recall hunting any. Just cleaning up the mess you always end up making, bailing you out of trouble.
Exactly. Okay, anyway. Those two kids over there, they're in our custody now.
Custody, you say? You sound like you think you can take us on. This mighty pairing of Mobius 2 and on.
Obviously. After all, gotta live up to our new nickname.
Oh, the music in Xenoblade is so good. Alright, so I'm gonna switch to A. I feel like having the regenerating field is a good idea. And I don't know how often she'll do it on her. I want to do Sword Mirage, but I'm going to build up her fusion art instead. We'll throw regenerate back out. So for A, her arts recharge automatically on the right. Unlike Matthew, how his was the opposite. Wow, hers just straight up killed that thing in one shot. That was perfect timing, Matthew. I was doing the topple right whenever you did that. Yeah, her art on the left charges with auto attacks, and the other one on the right charges based on time. That's cool. So they're basically opposite. And it's side edge. No? now it's dead.
Just don't do anything you'll regret.
Alrighty. We just gotta smash the core, and the job's a good one.
My beloved soldier. He isn't paying attention to you. It's your chance to strike. On my mark, attack.
Whoa, easy now! There's no need to fight me!
That's right, you play your little game of tag. We'll just pop back home. And once we're healed up, we'll...
Oh. Did A do that?
I
Yep.
don't normally stoop to this. Such duplicity is beneath me.
Stabbed in the back! What a dirty brute!
Her sword looks a lot like the Monado. Maybe that's the original Lucky 7? Is that Lucky 7?
Lady Console!
Hey, to you!
Way ahead of you.
So they're destroying their time clocks like they did in Xenoblade 3.
Just one thing after another, innit?
I'm sure you're feeling pleased with yourself. But I wish you'd spare a thought for me as well. You realize all this takes a toll on me.
I know.
So I still don't know if A is an Ouroboros, if she has the iris like Matthew does, or what.
Stop running, you coward!
They're still fighting.
Phenomenal.
There we go. What'd I tell you? One of us should have watched them.
You also told me you wanted us to secure as much food as possible.
So, ideas?
Oh, very well. I'll handle it.
Yeah, just knock them both out.
Right,
That'll work.
time out! That'll be enough out of you two. Your fighting days are over.
What?
The Mobius, or I guess you'd call them the consoles, right? Well, they're dust in the wind. The flame clocks are in pieces. And your iris clocks, they're gone, aren't they?
Huh?
You're done. No need to fight anymore. No need to take life or fear its loss.
You're not serious.
Give it a couple of days for it to sink in. Your life stopped draining. And that means you don't have to fight. All you're gonna need now is a bite to eat.
The question is, though, see, in Xenoblade 3, even though that happened, you could only live for 10 years at a time. I wonder if that's the case right now, if these two still can only live for 10 years.
It's your loss.
Why did you do that?
Huh?
I was so close.
Glimmer's
I was so close to finally coming home.
Glimmer's got the
I'm not sure I follow.
the sigil
My
like the
offering.
Blades
I
have
was
from
going to
Rex's
give my
world.
life for my comrades killed by this filth. If I could just make it home, it would mean something. That's the only thing I've ever wanted. To fight. To come home. And you took it.
This fight of yours, who was it that forced it upon you? Think about it. You have all the pieces.
Nicol and Glimmer, right?
Okay, they said
You're
her
both
name, so
starving.
his name's Nickel.
Can't think straight on an empty tongue, eh?
They have had more character development with Glimmer than they have, like, I think Nickel said 2 words this entire time, which I'm not mad about, but... Okay, wow. I think I'm going to wrap this stream up here. So, Matthew and A met Glimmer and Nickel. They have showed them that there's more to life than just fighting, like in Xenoblade 3, what Noah did. And I'm really interested in seeing how this DLC plays out because we still haven't seen Rex or Shulk yet outside of the very opening scene. But I know they're in the game. I know they're playable. So I'm interested to see how all this ties together. It's going to be really interesting. And we'll definitely be picking this back up on my next one.